Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. So now we are back in the beach house. Okay, so anyway. Nagito!
Whoa!
Whoa, why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Why hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
Ugh, this bastard. You two have arrived at a good time.
Big news!
Big news! I have discovered something very terrible. A terrible discovery?
Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too.
You too, Mikon? Yep, this is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Alright, let's talk to her.
Big news!
Listen, I have big news! Huge news! What's the big news?
See?
Remember that Sun Witch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mahiru's body? Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face.
Listen!
No! That is not correct! That mask was not just used to hide their face! Then what was it for?
Well?
Sparkling Justice! Huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask all the time. Supposedly they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals.
That is an order!
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey.
This Sparkling Justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but
Wow!
it is a heroine mask, to be precise. I love how her eyes get all sparkly when she's talking about crazy shit. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine.
Anyway.
Anyway, so you're saying it's possible that the serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us. I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video games. Yeah, like the first one. This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but
However,
although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about the so-called Sparkling Justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky!
It's an awful lot of justice.
That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
This sounds like something a 13-year-old girl would do. What the heck was that?
Well?
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. That takes a
What?
lot to say. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come of getting involved with a serial killer. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch to say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen!
No, it does not mean they're in our group. It's possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
Wow.
That's probably not possible. But that is the only thing I can think of. Or they used the Sparkling Justice thing to kill Mahiru because, you know, I mean, Fuyuhiko doesn't seem like the kind of person that would murder serial killers for murdering people. He seems like the kind of person who would just, you know, be murdered by Sparkling Justice. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, if it's not him, I'm pretty fucking shocked. Because, I mean, or if someone's trying to frame him because, you know, he looks pretty damn guilty. And then I will have faith in this game that it's getting rid of the characters that I really hate. He's never around anyway, so he's kind of a useless one, but... Anyway. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia, I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Alright, let's talk to Crazy Mickey. Mikan, you had something to say too, right?
Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed.
I get it. Just get on with it.
I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow, based on the scar. The weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mahiru didn't suffer.
What does that mean?
There's no doubt that she died instantly.
Her death was instant? Sounds a little strange. I think I better remember that. Because they thought she tried climbing away, so obviously someone wanted to pose her like that girl. You know what I mean? Like Girl E.
And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry I started talking on my own while were you busy right now?
Just tell me.
During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket.
It seems I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko. This letter.
If the letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right?
Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 p.m., and they met 30 minutes prior.
If we think about what that implies, then... I'm starting to get confused.
If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? Let's talk
Oh my!
But Miss Sonia, she looks strangely excited.
Oh.
Awesome! This is like a powerful Gatmo. Man, I really don't get it, but nice one, princess. That Miss Sonia's something else. This guy's just so laid back. I should leave him alone. Let's talk to Peko.
See.
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who randomly appears and claims to be an ally of justice.
No.
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how are you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Everyone's cottages? Yep. I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard, he did something shady again.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nikito squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see, so the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right! I wanted to get a sample of everyone's footprints! But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Hiyoko Sayonji. Hiyoko's?
Well...
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
Perhaps...
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it! The footprints I collected there were smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprints at the beach house. Yes, because she found Mahiru's body and ran away. I don't think she killed her, but... I mean, it's possible, but I have a feeling that the game is trying to make it seem like it was her, just like it was trying to make it seem like it was Nagito, even though But it is his fault that someone got murdered. Okay. I mean, yep. There's no mistake. These are Hayoko's footprints. Footprints on the beach. Okay. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. Something interesting?
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. It looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently, she really likes this brand of gummies. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? I mean, I could have told you that the gummy bear in the closet was fucking hers. I'm pretty sure I did, because she's the one who's always talking about eating candies, so... I mean, yes, finding the gummy wrappers would be helpful if you forgot that, but I don't know why I remember that, but... Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means... It probably greatly relates to the incident. Oh, Jesus. We're already at the class trial?
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end. Come, now is the time to fight the decisive
Holy shit.
battle.
Well.
The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Lovely.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. Crap. Just dropped something on my computer. Oopsie. I need to move my window for a second. Anyway. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it! Oh, what is he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should just start heading over. At the trial field, where Monokuma is waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. Oh good, I get to run. It's on the first island, right? Yeah, that would make sense. Doot, doot, doot. So much shit going on. Our destination is Monokuma Rock. Let's go. Oh, was it? Oh, right, we're on Central Island. Never mind, I'm so dumb. Okay, yeah. What could it possibly freaking need? Is it... I already cleaned up after it. Oh, good lord, what's it gonna be? I don't know. Why is it not doing anything? I guess it was just to tell me that I was high in the thingy-majiggy. I was thinking we have to go back to the main island, and this is the island I was thinking. Okay, I'm done. I'm not bright. No, let me go! Help me! Why? He's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
Why you?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita!
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls!
This is... What's going on?
Sheesh. Hiyoko is trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hiyoko is still trying to run away, so Monokuma is trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of the island's food chain!
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time! But there's another problem to deal with besides this one! Where the heck is Fuyuhiku? That
guy, he totally ditched! He totally ditched my appointment!
He pisses me off. Ah!
Eek! His anger changed his form! Right here.
Uh-huh.
Ah, Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. Nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? Still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean?
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good. Anyway, looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
ya later!
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Like,
Do you have to prepare? Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit!
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins, the beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right. I can only... Moving forward is the only option. Let's go. Oh, I'm like waiting for it to finish and I should have clicked the goddamn button. I'm so dumb. I'm like waiting for it to like finish roaring.
Eek! No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste.
Somehow I moved my muscles, stiffened from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked into the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit, swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Aim! Defeat the boring routine! So, I've decided to start redecorating? How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
that is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
No!
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have a purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's really hard to drag out. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us? I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Aww. Byakuya? I actually miss him now! I hated him in the first game, I really did. He was such a prick, but then it's like, when he shows up in this game after a while, you're like, I kind of... You know, he grows on you. He's like a fungus, just kind of grows on you, and you're like, Now I'm sad he's dead, even though he was a prick. Because, I mean, like, he was obviously here and wanted to actually take care of people and have it not happen again. So, like, I feel really bad that he's dead. But anyway, regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Actually, this is the perfect time to wrap this one up. So I'll set the skills and everything, and then we will come back in the next part. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.